Morning, it's the 5th of June and a welcome bit of rain. In fact, BBC have been quite good with their forecast lately. They've sort of got the showers when the showers arrive on time, you know, so yeah, well done BBC. It's about the only good thing about BBC, isn't it? Anyway, we won't go into that. Yeah, it'll just, because it was a little bit of a worry when we drilled that grass, but we were drilling it into moisture and it was forecast quite a few showers, and we did it last year actually on some SFI and it grew well and it was very dry, so and a lad wants to get a little bit of a nibble off it in winter, and that'll do it good. So little water leak we've found outside cattle, so I'm off to go get a little mini digger now that we hire off a mate of ours. And we've had a little bit of a puddle here, and anyway, it's become more of a puddle and it's starting to come up, and there's a water pipe over there what comes to there what goes into pigs. So we're going to dig an hole there, take a bit of muck out, and it's one of them wet day jobs. And then we've got a pipe to find for, because them Herefords there, the 7 and Django, we've decided to call him Django. The 7 there and Django, and then we're picking 4 more Heifers up tomorrow, with my new cattle box. I'll show you. Anyway, and then we're going to train them. We're going to put an electric fence in there today, so they're Bully Boys train. Other ones are trained because they were outside all winter, and the ones what are coming are trained to the electric fence. But we're going to put a string across with some. We put pieces of plastic like flags, just so it's a bit more visible. Anyway, so he gets trained up to electric fence, and then they're going outside to a grass, a real lovely grass and all, which is sheltered by a wood, so they'll have quite a lot of shelter all year round, you know, because they'll be there till probably February. If he worked straight away when he went in, I've got quite an interesting app. It's called Gestation Period, an app on my phone, and you just put in, there's a series of animals from cat, dog, wallaby, whatever, and then find cow and put cow in, and it gives you, if it's served today, it'll give you the gestation period, and I would say sort of into March, mid-March, they'll be due if he served one today. So they want to be outside. That gang don't want to be coming in till a fortnight before the calving line, and they just want to be outside on some grass. So they're getting a bit of a nibble off grass, and we'll take them a ring, and they aren't costing much to feed, as long as, you know, it isn't real adverse winter, which they're robust anyway. I mean, he won't want to be out because he's a bit thin-skinned, but he'll be going home with them, but they'll be fine. So yeah, a bit all go. I've got a load of spraying to do. I noticed massive amount of spray turned up. It's wheats will soon be in flower. They'll be due their ear wash, won't they? But yeah, nice to see a little bit of rain, isn't it? Me and Phil are on, we're finding we found a water pipe, and we're quite amazed. I mean, I can remember it being put in, and it says on the pipe 50 mil 1985. I didn't realise it was as long ago as that. I'd only believe I left 1985. Yeah. Christ, I left school in 1989. So yeah, a vague, a distant memory. But what we had to do, that's where Trough House is, that's where I live, and my dad lives behind this wood, and about, well, a quarter of a mile that way. And there was no mains water. We relied on a well at Trough House, so we put a pipe right from him, and it goes down this edge, down that far edge, and across to the farm. But we didn't realise it was that era. So, and what the plan is, we're going to go to our local drainage specialist who will have big stuff like that because it's 50mm, and we're going to tee off there with onto 25mm, and we're going to have probably a manhole here where we can turn a tap on and off. And the plan is our Herefords, our 7 Heifers and 4 new ones tomorrow, and Bully Boy, we're going to fence off probably half this field, and they're going to stay in here till February, March time, and they'll have shelter of these woods. In fact, we might go so we use shelter of that wood and all, and they'll stay here till March. We might even have a sort of plan for this idea in my head, is you actually fence into the wood so they can get under trees for a bit more shelter, and have a bit of a corral in this area. But whether I'll ever will, I don't know. But yeah, we hire this digger off for a good pal of ours, and pay on an hourly rate, and picked it up this morning. He's got a trailer. It's just handy for little jobs like this, you know, where you don't have to hire one for a day. Phil's on with promoting merchandise. Where do you get that from? Where do you get that from?
Vanessa got it made for me.
Vanessa, Phil's wife, he got a t-shirt, he got that and a calendar, didn't you?
Yeah.
The various photos of what we'd done through here, but we are starting merchandise like Restic Cheesy Channel. Sexy Fingers has got himself in a situation. He's made a right good job of his trench, but
you're gonna have to lift her out.
He started at one end, putting this cable in for well, but he's got no. What you should have done was got to the middle and then use this.
Yeah, I know.
Use this pivoty thingy, my Bob, and I've done it from the side. Oh, you'll get out, but don't move. We'll put the cable in, because when you do start spewing round, got it.
Cable in though.
How will we get cabling? Tell me.
Well, is it? Can I unplug it on it?
Yeah. No common sense nowadays, is there? Yeah, because Matt will be pissed off if you get his one track in there and it rolls over and buckles cab on them trees. Anyway, just can't get the staff nowadays, can you? Dog would make a better job. God, the water table's very low though. Not as low as I've seen it though. It's been lower before, but basically the little garden pond near our Abbey's cabin there is the water table, and it's very low for this time of year, to be honest. That's like August levels. So yeah, we're just making it safe. This little cabin was over a well over there. We're going to fill that one in. And we're going to put a decent door on this. It's insulated, give it a lick of paint, and it'll just protect it from any animals or children getting in there. Which there is a ladder, but obviously an adult could get out, but a kid would have to hang to the ladder for a long while. So it wants a good door and be safe, and we're putting a steel top on it, so it's doubly safe. Or what you could do is when cable's in, you just fill it in. Yeah. Maybe not as stupid as he looks. What?
Of course I could. No common sense, you.
No common sense, me. Thick old man. He's just found the fast tracking button. He's just been creeping down there. Says, do you realise it's got a fast track button? And yeah, it goes about 3 times fast. It's a hell of a little digger, really. So handy. We've ended up going for it's a big Plazon fitting. I dread to think how much this bugger's going to cost me. And then we're a reducer down to 25mm. And then we've made a chamber out of some tyres so we can protect it in winter from frost. And out at top, and we'll put a water tank there on the edge of grass, and Phil and Ollie's going to fence this afternoon. And just where we've bought these Heifers for, we've got loaded up, we've got trailer behind there, and I'm showing Nick this land because she didn't really believe me that it does what it does. And I don't know whether you can make it out on camera, but you watch when the... Can you see that? It's as though they're walking on a mattress. It sort of... it moves.
Make them run.
That's bizarre, isn't it? Honestly, when me and Oliver first saw it, we thought, Christ almighty, what's going on here? Go on, lassies, go on. Good. That is bizarre, isn't it? I mean, other day they came bounding across at all these Heifers, and I just felt funny. I just felt, Christ almighty, this is just not right. I'm sort of moving about, and then he says, "Oh, we'll look at land," and I never even looked at grass. I was looking at cattle, and yeah, it's just sort of springy. I reckon it's type of land in a wet time. If a digger got stranded. Yeah, if a digger got stuck in a wet hole, it'd disappear down and never be seen again. I am dramatic. Well, I am dramatic. Go on, ladies. Good. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, I better get these ladies home. Because he'll get told off for chasing his cattle around. Right, homeward bound.
Pressure, doesn't it? Pickle.
Release the base. Oh, he's got some new birds on me. Friday night and all, isn't it? Friday night, we've got some new ladies for you. We came Malton way, so it was a bit rickety, a bit windy, and it might be all like you might open that door. Other side. Other side. Might open that door, and might be just broken legs and mincemeat. Well, I made a mess. I hope he's at it already, look. That's keen. Are they what?
Quiet.
I think there will be. They were a bit stubborn loading them. That one's a bit little, isn't it? 16-month odd. That's the last bale of last year's silage going in, and well, actually I was neighbour's silage, that one, and we're on our new stuff, but cattle are doing fantastic. To say they aren't getting a lot of food, you know, everything's in you know, very fleshy condition. Especially him. Christ almighty, he's a big lad. He's bloody fat as out, he is. Oh, he scratched himself bad. I don't know what he's been doing there. It's done a job as this silage, but the quality's crap. Second quality silage is rubbish, isn't it? We've learned we reseed our grasses regular, but time it takes and cost they need reseeding. But that's our first calf this year, what was born probably about the 23rd of December. Christ, it's a big calf. Very fleshy and all. Getting ad lib creep now. We're mixing a creep nut 50-50 with raw barley, and it's really pushing him on. And the last one's born. They're doing very well, 53 and 54. The little ones seem to stick together. Their age. Whether the big ones give them a bit of an hard time and a bullet. There's some fine looking, fine shaped. Oh, it's blowing a bit, that bugger. There's some fine shaped ones among them. But in time, I think we might keep a few bulls and heifers step back to try and sell them for breeding. They definitely know the difference in quality to last year's second quality to this year's top quality, because that is beautiful. That's the Westerworld. Oh, it's lovely, is that? As you can tell, a lot of dairymen don't like it. Don't know why. I think it's as good grass as we've ever grown for a short-term layer, you know, two cropper and reseed it, get massive yields off it. But it suits us anyway. It suits them big looks of things and all. We had some tested for protein last year though, and it was 14.7% protein. Phil's just picked these few bits and pieces up from a local sale. That's a Nissan Cabstar engine. Little Yamnar out of such as a mini digger. And this poorly looking thing, it was originally a four-wheel drive Ford, little Ford tractor. A little garden tractor thing, but we didn't pay a lot for it, and I've sold it to my mate who exports machines all over the world. And where it'll end up I don't know, but we also bought that. But we've got a few jobs to do at it, and then one of you lucky viewers might have a very cheap sprayer, because she's a beauty, it really is. It's a genuine thing and all. It was a bereavement. It was for sale due to bereavement. So last tested in 22, but we need to give it a good wash off and make sure everything works and pumps and one thing and another. And I think it'd be a right sprayer, and that we've talked about maybe keeping it, but quite happy with the one we've got. She's an 04, I think it's done 12,000 hours. It's only on the narrow wheels, and it won't be a big chunk of money, so right, on that note, Oh, a load of digger buckets towed up. Another cattle crush. His topper's still for sale. We think we've sold the baler, but the bloody electric box got wet. Well, got damp. And I think I'll have to send it away because we can't get any life out of it. So anyway, from a rough hard farm in East Yorkshire, Saturday tea time. Bye for now.